Welcome to a special episode of the Homeland Intelligence Report. This breaking episode is about a major development. The Department of Justice has decided to withdraw federal consent decrees from two major police departments, Minneapolis and Louisville. In this and every episode, we strive to provide you with brief, relevant intelligence information free of conspiracy theories and unvetted analysis, which allows the mature, educated American to make good decisions regarding the state of the world and threats to the homeland. This comes curated for you by an active supervisory rank law enforcement officer with extensive experience in critical incident management, tactical operations, and public order. I am also a former infantry non-commissioned officer, decorated in combat during OIF, and former U.S. government contract staff member who specialized in intelligence and low visibility, high threat security. I have significant formal education as well as practical experience in all phases of the intelligence cycle. Through these lenses, I endeavor to read between the lines for you, the consumer, to help you form your own well-informed outlook on the world. No currently classified information will be shared on this channel, ever. Period. As always, we ask that if you are looking for a worthy organization to include in your charitable giving, please consider the Third Option Foundation. This organization works quietly to support the men and women of the CIA's Special Activities Division and honor the fallen operators whose names most Americans will never, and many times, can never know. You can make your tax-deductible donations and learn more at www.thirdoptionfoundation.org. Let's break it down. Consent decrees are federally enforced agreements used to mandate reform in police agencies accused of systemic misconduct. While these agreements were originally intended to address serious concerns following the tragic deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, many in the law enforcement community have viewed them as heavy-handed, expensive, and often out of touch with the operational realities officers face every day. Now, in a move that's being welcomed by many law enforcement professionals, the DOJ is stepping back. Officials from the Justice Department stated that these federal interventions are no longer seen as the most effective tools for supporting reform. In their view, the time has come to let cities lead. With local oversight, not federal micromanagement. Let's be clear. This doesn't mean efforts to interfere with law enforcement operations are ending. Minneapolis remains under a state consent decree. Louisville has publicly committed to continuing reforms. But what's different now is who's driving the change. It's not federal attorneys in D.C. It's local leadership, police chiefs, and communities working together. This shift empowers police departments to shape their own progress, building on lessons learned, improving training and officer wellness, and doing so without bureaucratic overreach that often slows progress and undermines morale. For officers on the ground, this matters. Consent decrees often come with layers of red tape, costly compliance measures, and top-down directives that can make even good policing feel impossible. While accountability is essential, it must be balanced with operational reality and officer wellness. What we're seeing now is a pivot toward trust, trusting local departments to do what's right, trusting community voices to guide progress, and trusting that public safety is best served by collaboration, not control. As we reflect on the past 5 years and the challenges our profession has faced, this decision by the DOJ represents a new chapter. Reform isn't going away, but maybe now it has a better chance to take root in a way that supports both accountability and the dedicated men and women who wear the badge. Thank you again for listening. If you feel like you've gotten value from this information, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Look for us on Spotify and YouTube. As always, be well and be well informed.